What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. So today I'm going to be talking about Midgards Messer. This one's called the Beowulf fixed blade is what they call it. Big fixed blade. Now it's a smaller knife like an EDC. I don't know why they call it big fixed blade, but it's the Beowulf big fixed blade. I picked this up at Blade Show and it's awesome. There's so many different knives to choose from. So many different makers to choose from. It was so hard to make a decision, but with my budget and what I was looking for, yeah, this was right up my alley, my style. You know, there were so many to choose from. It was a hard decision because there were so many just badass knives. But this is the one that called out to me when I held it. It just feels so good in the hand. It just looks badass. Absolutely love it. So let's get started. Okay, before I start going over everything, because I'm gonna just do a brief, go over the specs briefly here. I'm gonna put it here. So you'll see here that I'll leave them up for a little bit, the specs. So you can, if you wanna pause it and take a look at it, you can see a little more, but I'm gonna go over just some generals here on the specs. So look at this awesome Kydex sheath, just freaking awesome. It does have a slight rattle, a little bit of a rattle, you know, not too bad. Super good retention. I mean, look at that, listen out. Look at that. It just clicks in like super secure. This is not coming out. I mean, no matter what, I mean, you could be jumping off the side of side of a rock and boulder, and this will stay hooked to you, man. It's secure. And then you got your clip here, your like plastic clip for you don't take your belt off. You just slide this right over. Perfect for that. Take a look at this blade. Look how beautiful this freaking thing is. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so here you have from the actual, it's the actual cutting edge. You have a approximately 4-inch cutting edge. You have, look at how tall this is. This thing is a great slicer, just a super awesome slicer. It's nice and thin behind the edge. 2-inch from blade to spine. And then the total length is about 8.5 inches overall. So, and then you got this beautiful olive green G10 handle. And this, look at this, that stippling in there, that dimpling, however you want to call it. It's almost like a golf ball, but it really just grabs, makes it just, your fingers just melt into it, and it just gives you super good purchase on that. Super awesome grip. And it just feels so good in the hand, this thing. I mean, I got decent sized hands, and this thing, I mean, my hand engulfs it, but it still just feels really good in the hand. Really good in the hand. It does have 2 attaching points here. We got your lanyard hole here, and you got another attach point here, so you can put shock cord here to keep it in your hand if you want to do like some light chopping. I mean, this isn't really a chopper really, but it could do it. Definitely can do it if you needed to. Have no ifs, ands, or buts of that. So, and it does feel really good in the hand right here. I mean, it just has your little spot here to rest your little ramp to rest your thumb here if you're doing some skinning. It also has, check out those jimping points here. So it has, let's see if it picks it up here. It has jimping there. Picking it up, there you go. It's jimping there. So I guess you could put your hand there if you want to get close. I don't know if I want to get that close to the edge. Even back here, you have enough room to get to whatever you're doing, you know, if you're trying to do any type of carving with it. It also has jimping on the actual skull buster here. Look at this, which is pretty cool. It's kind of, to me, it's kind of unique. See that jimping right here on both sides on your glass breaker, skull buster, whatever you want to call it, which I think is pretty badass. Pretty crazy. And look at that big, huge finger swell. Like I said, this ergonomics on this grip are just awesome. Love it. Feels so good in hand. And this steel here is 14C28N, which I looked up, and its equivalent is a S30V or VG10, which is awesome steel. We all know those are just hold great edges, super durable. So I'm sure this is, you know, this is a German-made steel, so it's gonna be just a beast, just a freaking beast. So, and for me, this is right up my alley. And they do consider this part of their balance line. I think because of that, I mean, it's right behind the, I guess you consider that like in the choil portion of there. I mean, it's perfectly balanced. So just a beautiful knife, man. Just awesome. I don't know if I showed you that too. It does have jimping here as well. And I think that's just for more control for putting your finger up here. So if we're gonna try to get more precise carving, I mean, this it's gonna feel really good. I mean, it feels good. Nothing's too aggressive. It's just perfect in hand. It feels just awesome. Just awesome blade. Midgard Messer, I love their stuff. Love their stuff. I do believe this is on sale on their website. Still now, if you want to get this, it's like 190 bucks or something like that. I got a better deal because at Blade Show, obviously they get better deals and stuff. But if you like this one, they do have it on there still right now for sale. You can go purchase this one, and they have other ones too. They're just, they have some awesome stuff. I love their folders. I love Midgard Messer because they think outside the box. They're like, if you see a knife, if you know Midgard Messer blades and you see a knife, you'll know it's theirs. That's how unique they are. Like, I was just scrolling, if I scroll eBay for knives, and I'll scroll past something, I'm like, that's a Midgard Messer, it has to be. Sure enough, that's theirs, because they just make some just crazy, borderline almost fantasy, but functional fantasy blades, made with premium metals and just premium workmanship. Just beautiful. Like I said, their folders are just freaking nuts. There's some folders that are crazy, and these, this even being 190 bucks is still considered their low end. They go all the way up there. Some of their folders go up to, into the thousands, or even definitely in the high hundreds. But they're awesome, man. They're worth it. They're fit and finish. Everything about this freaking knife is just absolutely beautiful. Definitely recommend this blade for sure. And so far, all the other blades I've seen of theirs, I recommend too. Oh, I don't know if I said it's 6 millimeters thick. So you got 6 millimeter thick blade, and everything's smooth. All the contour, all the grind work is just perfect. You can't even tell where the G10 handle is to the metal of the tang here. Just awesome. All right, guys, I don't want to make this too long. I just want to do a quick review on this for you. Show you this one I picked up at Blade Show. Just highly recommend. Like I said, it's a Midgard. It's a Midgard Messer, dude. It's just, enough said with that. It's just so awesome. All right, please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.